Slide by out of bounds.
There's a lot of highlights early on.
Got to work hard for that last go behind, though.
All right, on to 149s. It's Dylan Ross for Duke. He's a redshirt freshman from Edgewater, New Jersey. He's got the redshirt sophomore from Byers, Colorado. It's Lain Yapoujian for the Cardinal. Yapoujian 6-4. All of his matches coming this season. He's in his third season here at Stanford, but really didn't see any time the first years, battling back from injury. And Coach Ayers said to us yesterday, Brahman, he's just so excited to see Lain back out on the floor and on the mat and getting a chance to compete at this level.
Nice defense here. He's got some really strong hips. He's got a hold of the outside ankle, which is a great way to stop your opponent from scoring. Got to get his head up and his hips in. Ross was able to crack that down and then get back into better position. Now he's split the legs. You don't want to let your legs get split. There's that leg pass. These guys like to scramble. Duke coaches want him to drive the weight onto the foot and drive forward. As long as Lane's got that ankle, that's not going to happen.
Glenn Lanham told us about Dylan Ross. He's athletic, he's hard-nosed. He really just needs to get accustomed to wrestling at the collegiate level, which is the case for a lot of these guys on both squads tonight.
We're letting this go a lot longer than I thought they would let it go. I thought it would give a stalemate here. Lain doing a good job sort of sneaking under the leg. There's a takedown, though, right on the edge. He scooped that back ankle.
And a quick three for Dylan Ross as they go off the edge, and we'll bring it back to center with 1:32 to go in the first.
Lain is in the middle of almost a murderer's row in the Stanford room. He's got so many tough guys right around his weight class. It's hard to break into this lineup.
He's given the opportunity here tonight, his 11th collegiate match. He's lost 2 in a row, trying to get himself back into the win column, and again, just building himself back up to form after a couple of years.
Dylan Ross has a claw ride on the right side. He might be looking to lift his opponent and throw him to his back or tilt him the other way. Lane's got to peel those hands and fight with his back to get his hips out. Lots of pressure forward right now. He's trying to roll. You got to be careful rolling like that.
Yeah. Back on his belly with 45 to go.
Now the Duke guy is on top. He's got to get out to the side. Let's see how long the referee lets him just ride parallel like that.
And one thing that Lanham told us about Dylan Ross, you want to keep him hungry for more, hungry for scoring more points. I think to your point, that's exactly what he needs to try and get to here in this spot with a 3-0 lead.
Nice tight waist by Dylan.
Yapoujian's out.
And he gets out with 8 seconds left. He needed that.
It's him on the board as the first period comes to a close.
Okay, Stanford's going to get the choice. Or no, the Duke's going to get the choice. Dylan Ross is going down, second period. Going to try to build his lead. Not much of a ride by Lain there.
Now very quickly to his feet and out, and one on the board for Ross.
I can see the athleticism that Coach Lanham was talking about in Dylan Ross. He is pretty athletic.
Here comes Yapoujian.
Coach is encouraging Dylan to get another takedown. See, Lane's holding the arm there. His laces are flat. He needs to improve in this position right away. He's going to keep that arm, keeping Dylan from running around behind him for the takedown.
They call a stalemate, and back to center we go with 1:18 on the clock here in the second.
Yapoujian not real athletic on his feet, not a lot of motion, kind of funky. So he wants to slide by, counter wrestle. He goes to those positions a little too much. And now his legs are split, and Dylan's going to score here.
Exactly what you said. He didn't need to have happen here.
Dylan's got to turn his knee up so he can drive forward.
Can he get there, though?
He's going to reach down and break that lock with his hand. Referee's letting it go. Okay, there it is. Once you hook the leg, that's an automatic 3.
So 3 on the board for Ross. 7-1.
Lain is still holding the foot where he needs to let go of that and build up. Try to get his escape.
There you go. Hey, 20, Dylan. Come on, Dylan. Let's get a turn here, Dylan. Quick turn.
The longer he stays down on the mat with his head down, the worse it is.
6 to go. Can he get to his feet before the horn sounds? He will not.
You can see that Lane's instinct is to roll as opposed to stand up. And sometimes that's the wrong strategy.
Where does that come from?
From his scramble ability, probably the way he was developed as a high school wrestler. You know, he's trying to wrestle to his strengths, which is scrambling and reversing and counter wrestling. Sometimes you got to just get solid and stand up. There's that nice slide by Lain Yapoujian. Dylan's over the leg, though. He clears that lock. There's a takedown.
And 3 more on the board for Dylan Ross.
And then his head's back down on the mat. That's what you don't want to see. Dylan Ross already has the major decision locked up and riding time.
But looking for more.
It's a cheap tilt. Anytime you get 4 points, I don't know if you want to call it cheap, but it's a great skill.
65 seconds to go.
Now he could come back up, let his hands go, get the points, and then go right back to it. See, Lain is just holding the leg, but he's not improving. As coaches, we want to get our athletes to just constantly improve. Gets called on the bottom for stalling. That's never a good look.
So add 1 more on the board, 11-1 officially. Just 22 seconds to go.
He needs 1 more point to get the tech, because right now it's going to be 15. Did he already put up the back point? So I guess that's the right score right now. I thought he had.
10 seconds.
There it is.
1, 2, 1.
Unable to get any more on the board, give him 2 more. And that'll do it for Dylan Ross. An impressive showing over Lain Yapoujian. Gets Duke on the board here in this one with a victory. Major decision for Dylan Ross. But Stanford, through 4 matches, looking pretty good. We got the 157s coming up next when we come back to Maples Pavilion.